And welcome in, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys more than you realize. Thank you for showing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you guys more than you realize. Okay. I appreciate all the love, all the likes, everything, you guys. I appreciate you guys. Hey, Lauren, welcome in. You guys, I'm trying to do something. I'm still here. Just give me a second, okay? Adonis, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys more than you realize, my friends. I really, really do. Hi.
Hello. Sorry, my front camera's broken.
I don't want to see your camera anyways. It's okay. I don't want to see your face.
Okay.
Oh, no. What happened? Is it like actually broken? What happened?
Swimming down the river, dropped it off the float, and it's been broken since. My back one works, but not the front one.
But does the phone work even if you dropped it in the river?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How'd you get it? How did you retrieve it?
Swam down and got it.
Oh, honey. Well, at least your back camera works, yeah?
Yeah.
And you can like take a selfie this way. I mean, you could do it like
I always use the back camera if needed, but
and also when I have it like set for like a 10-second camera or something, and then like you can sometimes hear it click when it goes off.
Oh, like with the timer. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you give 1 second? I have to make sure my son's awake. Can you give me 1 second?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Honey. Before we start, okay, hold on. All right, he's already awake. Good. Awesome sauce. Well, it's so nice to meet you, Katie. How are you, darling?
So my name's Lexi. Katie is.
That's right, Lexi. I'm sorry, Lexi.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's okay.
I'm sorry, Lexi. Don't hate me. I apologize.
That's fine. The name my name here can be confusing, so I understand.
It's okay, Lexi. Is it actually just Lexi, or is it Alexis, or what do you actually?
Alexia.
Alexia.
Yes,
oh, okay. Well, that's nice.
Thank you.
I'll call you Alex.
There you go. I've heard it all. I've heard the Alexa. I get jokes all the time.
How about I call you Ale for the first 3 letters? I'll call you Ale. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's a new one.
All right, Ale. Oh my gosh, I'm just cutting. You don't mind if I'd like to be silly too. That's all.
No, that's fine. It makes things better.
Let me ask you, are you new to my page?
I am. Yes,
Did you see my spirit led this morning?
I did not. No, I did not.
You missed it. It was really good. She claimed it was her mother-in-law. I got so many details. It was bizarre and crazy. And well, let me turn my phone down. Hold on 1 second. Turn my phone down really quick. I forgot. Give me 1 second here. Except for the music, of course. All right, darling. So tell me, Lexi, how can I help you, darling?
So I'm not sure how much information you need. But I'm just interested in kind of getting some information on my sister that passed away 11 months yesterday.
I'm sorry.
It's
How
okay.
are you? How have you been doing? I'm just going to ask you that first. How have you been doing?
Terrible, if we're being honest.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's hard. She was my very best friend, so.
I can tell. You know, I don't want to tell you what she's telling me because you might be mad at her.
That's okay.
She said, snap out of it.
I know it's funny you say that because I hear her in the back of my mind all the time, like, get it together. Come
Yeah, and
on.
that's what she's saying. She says, listen, why do I feel she was only around 30 for some reason, or is that for you? I feel like she was only around 30 years old. Very young soul.
25.
Yeah, I was like very young, very young. I feel like you're older than her. Are you older than her?
Just by almost 2 years, yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You're older than you. Okay, so you're
hmm
27, 28. Okay. Wow, I'm so sorry, honey. Are you sure you're doing okay?
I'm just doing the best. I'm trying to just figure out how to navigate without having her. It's
You
so
guys look
difficult.
so much alike. You guys could almost be twins, she tells me.
Oh my God.
Like, that's what she's telling me. Like, we could be twins. People thought we were twins. We were so close in age. That's what she says. We look just alike, she says. Is that true?
Yeah, it is.
And my girls also, when they were younger, because my middle daughter was so much taller, people thought they were twins when they're 17 months apart, but people thought they were twins. And like, I'm like, no, they're not. They looked a lot alike as well. When they were younger, they looked so much alike. It was crazy. Now, my middle one is the tallest one, the kid that I have, but um, it's funny how like siblings could just look like almost like twins. They look like genetics is so funny. How
Yeah.
genetics is it just so strange to me.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. Everywhere we went, we went out of the country one time. We went to Aruba and everybody there was like, "You guys are twins, twins."
You guys, you could. I think you could use her ID. She could use yours. That's how much you guys
That's
like
so
it.
funny that you say that. Oh my God.
I know. Or did you guys actually do that at one time or something? I don't know. I feel like you guys
Yes.
would switch places or switch IDs and pretend each other, especially maybe when you were 21 and she wasn't yet. She's talking about when you were
Yeah.
21 and she wanted to get into like a bar or something and she would use your ID because you guys, is that true?
Yeah, very similar
Okay,
situation.
okay. That's what she's telling me. She's like, gosh, we just look, which it's okay. At least you guys knew you were sisters because how much you looked alike.
hmm
She just say it would be us against the world. Does that make sense to you? Would she say that to you sometimes?
Yeah, we said that quite often. I actually have a card from her that says that.
Yeah, that's what she said. It would be us against the world, just us two. So was it just actually you two? I feel like it was just you two. Is that true?
Um, so we have other half siblings.
Well, I'm talking about full siblings.
Yes.
When I say that, I meant like full siblings. I felt it was just you two. Yeah, half siblings, okay, but I feel she was just your full sibling. Is that true?
Um, yes, that is true.
Okay. That was a little hesitant. Are you sure?
Yeah, well, I had to think about it a little bit, but
I
yes.
know it's okay. It's okay. Half siblings are great. Don't get me wrong, but it was just you guys had a bond. You guys had a
Yeah.
bond that nobody could take away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she was definitely my right-hand girl, that's for sure.
She said you might have been older, but I was more mature than you were. I don't believe that for a minute. I don't believe that for a minute. I really don't.
In some aspects, yeah. I think we both had our days where, one had to be the more level-headed, mature one for the other.
Yeah, I get it. Um, a lot of sadness. A lot of sadness with her passing.
Yeah.
I feel like you've lost quite a few people, but she was the most important person that you lost. I feel like
Yes.
the very most important person that you lost. I forgot I had my alarm set.
That's okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see what else I'm hearing for you, honey. Let's see. Um, the way she's making me feel, I don't know. I just feel there was some stuff going on behind the scenes with your sister that even you didn't know about with your sister. Does that make sense in somehow, some way?
Yeah. hmm
I don't know if she had a double life, but I almost want to feel maybe she had a double life, possibly. I don't know.
Yeah.
If that does that make sense to you at all?
I feel like her and I, we kind of told each other everything. I feel like there may have been double lives from other people, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But I feel like we were very open with one another. I mean, she was someone who I would trust with my darkest secrets and vice versa. So,
Yeah.
but who knows?
I also feel like your sister was very depressed. Do you know about this?
Yeah. Hmm.
She's making me feel she had something to do with her passing. Is that true?
Um, so that's still kind of,
In a
I don't
way,
know.
maybe in a way, or
It's
you don't really know.
Yeah. Her passing was actually very, very different. Very different. So there's a lot of things that we're still waiting
A lot
to
of
hear.
questions. I heard a lot of
Yeah.
questions.
Hmm. Just how and how things happened.
She's making me feel like you'll find those answers.
Okay.
So there's a lot of stuff up in the air still then, is that right?
Yeah. Hmm.
You just don't really know what happened.
She crashed and went into the water and couldn't get out of the car.
She says, yeah, because she was telling me it was an accident. I just didn't get there yet. But now that makes sense why she told me that. She wishes to God she had one of those things. She regrets not having one of those things that you break the car window out so you can get out. She
Hmm.
wishes she regrets not having one of those because they sell them where you push it and it shatters the
Yeah, I
whole
have
window.
one now.
And that's it. And see, that's what you learned from her passing, that you keep it on you where you know where you can get to it if your car goes under the water. And before you have a chance for your car to go, break it out before the car even gets a chance to go that low. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
break it out immediately as soon as you hit the water.
It was just strange because she called us when she crashed. Said that she crashed.
Wow. Was this
I
like a
don't think that
pond? I
she
just
knew
heard
she was in the
pond.
water. What did you say?
Was this like a pond? I heard pond.
Yeah. Hmm.
It was dark. Was it dark? Do you know if it was dark when she crashed? Because I just heard dark.
Yeah, it was.
Do you know if the roads could have been slick? Because I heard slick.
Um,
Or slick roads.
Possibly. Not sure.
I mean, I keep hearing slick. I don't know if she swerved to avoid something in the road. I do see her swerving her car. Um, see, I'm just trying to get a download of what she's trying to tell me. She's taking responsibility for it, but I don't think I think this was an accident. She's telling me she's responsible because she was driving, but I think this was a complete accident.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so too.
I heard investigation. Is it still under investigation?
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
I honestly feel it's not going to be too much longer that's going to be under investigation. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's just odd to me. It's just odd. It's just, I know you guys are really confused about what happened, but I do believe this is a complete and utter accident.
I
I don't think,
do.
I
Yeah.
don't think she was trying to harm herself in any way. Who would want to pass out? Who would want to pass that way? It'd be an awful way to pass. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I know that no matter what she was going through, she cared more about her family,
Absolutely.
than,
She said, I
than
would never do this to you on purpose. You know that, right?
yeah.
That's what she's making clear, that she didn't do this on purpose. She said, you have to know this, sis. You have to know this. You have to know this.
Wow. Goodness.
I don't know if it makes you feel any better or not, knowing this wasn't not a purpose act.
Yeah.
I have a feeling when she called you guys, there was panic in her voice.
Yeah, she called her brother actually.
So she has a brother. So this was her brother, not yours.
Yes, correct.
Now I
But
heard
feel
same
like a
dad.
brother to me.
Is that the same? Does is the when I heard brother? Does she have? Is this the same? Is this your father's son?
No. Mm-mm.
Your mom's son? Okay.
Different dads, yeah.
Okay. Wow. Um. Did they? Did they triangulate where her cell phone was coming from to kind of find out where she went under the water?
Um,
Like, like I to find her in a card. I feel like they had to use the cell phone, or did she actually know where she was? I'm just curious. I don't know. I just
no.
feel
She
didn't know.
called and said that she crashed, and nothing about the water, but that she crashed and to come get her. And then she hung up the phone and said she was going to send her location, which her and I share locations, but she didn't share her location with Bubba. So
Oh, okay.
about 5 minutes went by, and that he never got a location, so we started driving, and then we drove all night, and then finally in the morning we saw police presence at a pond,
I'm
and just
sorry.
assumed that it was her.
Wow. I'm sorry that happened to you, sweetheart. I'm trying not to concentrate on her passing, but I have to a little bit because this is how I know I'm with the right person, and I know I'm getting the details that I should get and all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
Um, it what I don't even know how to say this. Wasn't good for her.
Yeah.
She was scared. That's all I want to say. She was scared. I'm not
She
concentrating
probably
on her.
fought to get out of there.
She did. Um, do you know if she was found in the back seat? I'm hearing about the back seat for some reason. Do you know if she went into the back seat possibly?
They did take her out of the back seat.
Okay, because that's what she's telling me. She like fought. She like climbed over the seat to get it. She was trying to, like, wait a minute. Were these power windows and door locks? That's why she couldn't open the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Because she's showing me everything just quit working. So that's my idea for like, God, I wish to God she had, y'all, let me speak to y'all. Listen, if y'all don't have one of these little things that breaks open a window in case you're near water, please get one. This will save. So these little devices are little handheld device that you put it in the window and it shatters the window. You just push the button and it shatters. Please get one of those because you never know when you're going to be in a situation like her sister. Because if she had one, she'd still be alive because she could have swam up.
Yeah. The pond was only 8 feet deep.
Wow. But see, because she was stuck in the car, that's too bad. I'm so sorry for your loss, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. She's okay now. Listen, how she died was horribly tragic, but she's okay now. She just wants you to know that, okay?
Okay.
She says, I'm at peace. She says, God, I never dreamed that this would be how she said, I pictured someplace else that I would pass away. I'd never dreamed to pass away at 25. I honest to God feel like she swerved to miss something in the road or something like that. I don't know what they've told you, but I feel like she swerved to miss something in the road. I don't
Well,
know.
that's one of my thoughts on it too. There's a lot of deers and stuff out where we
Yeah.
live.
Was this like a 2-lane road? She showed me like a 2-lane road. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it was.
Do you know if there was like I feel she went down an embankment.
Oh
Was there
my
like
God. Yes.
she's showing me this embankment that she went down like this embankment. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
I don't know how deep it was. I feel like this pond was kind of low compared to the ground around it. Like, God, she just wishes she tried, honey. She tried so hard to get out of that car. She tried hard. She says, Sis, I tried. I want to tell you something. I hope this brings you peace. She said, My last thoughts were of you, of leaving you. She didn't want to leave you. She says, That's what my last thoughts were of you. I didn't want to leave you because I know what this was going to happen, what this would happen. That's what she says.
Yeah.
But she said,
definitely.
my last thoughts were of you, only you, because she said our bond was that strong. Let me ask you a question that I feel because you guys were so strong, your
Mhm.
bond. Did you just have a funny feeling when this happened to your sister?
Yeah,
Okay. Because I felt like you could kind of feel what she was going through. Does that make sense?
yeah. Hmm.
Like your anxiety picked up when this happened, not because you found out, but your anxiety picked up when this was going on with your sister, I feel like.
Yeah, I knew something wasn't right. Yeah, I knew something wasn't
She just wants you to know that you were in her last thoughts. I don't know if that helps you in some way. It helped to bring her
right.
comfort and peace. You know, drowning is such a horrible way to pass, and I'm so sorry that happened to your sister.
Yeah,
I,
I did her makeup and stuff for her funeral, and I just tried to make it as perfect as I could, but
she said I looked beautiful. She said I looked beautiful. A lot of tears that day. I just feel a lot of sorrow, a lot of tears, a lot of sadness that day, you know. But she's talking about the embankment. I almost want to feel it was around a decent sized drop, at least like 3 or 4 feet down like straight into the pond. Does that make sense? Was there a bunch of sand around this lake? Was there like sand, do you know, or gravel around the edge of the pond?
no, not that. I think just grass, from what I
Grass.
remember. Yeah.
Okay. But you know what I mean about the embankment? She showed me like an embankment down into this pond.
Yeah, she did go off the side of the road down a hill and into the water, just from the way that the car was placed.
Yeah. I definitely think she was swerving to miss something, honey. She really was. That's how I felt. She was swerving to miss something. It could have been a deer. It was dark. I don't know. I don't know. Was this around 10 o'clock? Possibly. I'm hearing about 10 o'clock for some reason.
11:14, she called.
Mhm. Yeah, close enough. 10, 11. Yeah. Do
Oh
you
god.
know? Do you know how they found her? If they saw headlight, like her tail lights, or her brake lights, or any kind of lights, like do you know if her tail, like, I don't know how they found her in this pond. I'm trying to get an idea how they found her. If they either saw some kind of lights in this water, is it possible that, is that possible? Is that how they found her?
No, I think what happened because we drove all night, we called all the hospitals and stuff saying because we knew she crashed, she told us that, and we
Yeah.
couldn't find anything, so we just started driving her route from work. And about 5:30 a.m., we were driving and she crashed through a fence into a property, someone's
Okay.
property, and they saw the fence and that's what made them call. They never
Okay.
saw the car.
Okay. Well, at least somebody saw some sign of something not right, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, honey,
And then when we
I do
got there, I
believe.
saw her bumper out by the road. The bumper was off of the car with her tag out by the road, and the car was
Oh,
fully
okay, that makes sense.
submerged.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm hearing about divers. Do you know if they had divers to go down to retrieve her?
Well, they had divers to go down to see if she was in the vehicle, and then they pulled her out while we were there once they
That's what
towed the
I'm.
car out of the water.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because she's talking about the divers that went down to find out. Yeah,
Yeah, there was two divers.
she didn't want you to be there because she didn't want that to be the last memory of her. I hope you know this.
Yeah,
She wishes that was not the last memory that you had of her.
I think that's just the hardest part is watching her get pulled out of that car.
It was. She wishes that you would have turned your head or something and not seen her. But I know that she says, "Sis, I know that you wanted to be there for me. I understand, but it breaks my heart that you had to see me that way." She's like, I wish more than anything that you actually hadn't even been there. I know that you needed this closure. I understand, but she wishes that you hadn't even been there to see her. because she does not want that to be the last memory that you see of your sister, sweetheart. She wants you to remember all of the night, all of the good memories of her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We have a lot.
I know. And you do. She wants you to remember. I don't know if you ever went to the mall, but she's talking about going to the mall. Would you guys ever go to the mall together?
Yeah, we would.
She just wants to make sure that you're okay, sweetheart. She said, are you sure you're going to be okay? She's worried about you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to navigate it.
I understand. It's not easy, is it?
No, it's not easy at all.
She's just glad that you guys found her and you guys could have closure.
Yeah, I think about that all the time. I see people who they don't ever find them or find them years later, and
Yeah.
I am glad for that. I felt like we kind of got led there. It was just such a
I think so.
crazy way that we found her, and nobody told us where she was at. We were just driving.
I think you were led there as well. I think she just guided you in some way to be there when they found her. Absolutely. That happens quite often.
Oh my gosh, I'm all snotty now.
Okay, it's okay, honey. I get snotty too. It's all good. We're only human, I'm only human that I get emotional when I do these things because they show me how much love they have for you guys. That's why I start getting emotional. I'm not crying for me. I'm crying for you guys. I don't cry because this bothers me. This is how they make me feel. This is when I start crying as well because this is how they make me feel.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm just sorry you had to see me that way.
Yeah, that was hard. Very hard.
But at least you're able to find the closure and move on from that. Yeah. I'm telling you what, the anniversary death is going to be very hard for you. It's coming up in November. I feel like it's November. Is it November?
Yes.
Nothing.
It's crazy because I'm still stuck on, like, time is just passing and I still feel stuck.
Well, you're
on
going to
that
feel
day.
stuck for a while, and you're going to feel stuck for a while until you find your own way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is somebody's birthday coming up, or did it just pass? I'm hearing about somebody's birthday.
Yeah, her birthday was September 14th.
Okay. That's how when I hear birthday, it's usually somebody just passed or their birthday's coming up. So
Yeah. She would have been 26.
yeah. She's making me feel. Did you do something for her birthday to celebrate her birthday alone? She's making me feel you did something on her birthday. Did you get to do something on her birthday?
I took a cake to the grave and sung happy birthday.
That's very sweet of you.
I spend a lot of time there.
Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. She's not at the grave. She's with you. But if it helps you feel closer to her, why not? Every time you go, she hears everything that you say, and you're always talking to her. She says, "My sister's always talking to me. Always talking to me." Tell me about her. She says she tells me about her day, what she did. Even though I'm with her, I already know all this stuff, but she tells me this stuff like I don't already know it. Your sister seems like she's a very, very sweet person.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that was just she had a very short soul contract. And when you have your soul contract like that, this is what happens, unfortunately. And when it's your time, it's just your time. Did she ever discuss with you feeling like she wouldn't live very long?
We had many conversations about we talked about everything, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think we both had conversations like, well, if I were to die first, or if you were to die first, things like that, but I would have never imagined this soon.
She knows how much you've been struggling, darling, and I'm sorry for you.
Yeah, this is the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with for
I know.
sure.
I know, but you're doing it and you're getting through it. That's you know, you get up every day, you do what you have to do because that's what she would want for you. But it
Yeah,
doesn't mean
Katie.
it doesn't mean that it's easy to do. Trust me, my husband's second anniversary of him being gone is coming up. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be a very hard day for me, but at the same time, I know that I have to keep going and keep fighting and still being here because I love being alive. I love living. You know.
Mm-hmm.
My husband was ready to go though. He was ready. He was tired of hurting all the time. His feet were hurting him so badly. He had severe neuropathy. It was just awful. He was just ready to go.
Wow. Was he diabetic?
Yeah, he was diabetic. But he was just ready to go. He was trying to find a way to go and he found it. So, you know, I'm
Mm.
not angry with him. I'm just upset that he's gone, but there's nothing I can do, you know.
Yeah.
But it's
I'm just
how
confused.
what's that?
I said it's just confusing, and
I know.
I
I
think
know.
that's the
It
biggest
doesn't make
thing.
sense that somebody so young was cut in their prime of their life. It doesn't make sense, does it? It just doesn't.
Yeah.
And you have to find a way to move on because you have no choice. You know, they want us to keep living, but at the same time, the grief is so overwhelming for you. I can feel it. It's very overwhelming for you, sweetheart. So I have a feeling that some days it's very hard for you to get up.
Yeah, it
You
is.
just want to lay in bed and cry some days. I can feel that for you, my love.
Yeah, it's hard even doing the simplest tasks. You
Brushing your
know.
teeth, brushing your teeth. I get it. Taking a shower. I get it.
Yeah.
But she's very proud of you for just trying and getting out there and doing what you have to do. You know, your sister's around you clearly. I could have not heard anything from your sister. You know, she's definitely with you, don't you?
Yeah, I feel her with me
All the time. She's with you all the time.
in the car a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's
Especially
like I can just feel her in my passenger seat.
because she's there. I promise you, she's sitting in, I promise you, she's with you because you feel her because she's there. I promise you this. She goes everywhere that you go. She just wants to be next to you, you know? You just know that she's there because you feel her spirit, you feel her energy.
Yeah.
She said it's the only place I'd rather. It's where I want to be with you. That's what she says. I want to be with you. You know, there's going to be one day when she's not going to be with you as much because you're not going to need her as much. As time goes on, they're with us less and less because they know that we don't need them as much. You know.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I've lost a lot of people, but nothing like this here.
I know, sweetheart. I know. It's not easy, is it?
It's not. Very far from it.
Hardest thing you ever go through, yeah.
Yeah.
Losing my husband's been the hardest thing I've ever had to go through as well. But I'm still fighting every day to get up. And, you know, when I start thinking about him, I don't like to think about him because then it just gets me upset and I start crying. So I try not to think about him too much. I just kind of shove it back because I shouldn't have to talk to my husband psychically. I should talk to him normally, but I don't have that choice. I have to talk to him psychically. And I do every day. But
Yeah.
I get mad with that. He apologizes to me over and over again. He's like, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. He apologizes to me so many times, girl.
I know that this isn't what she wanted. It's just, I'm just still confused on just how, I mean, even the homicide detective asked, he was just like, well, I don't understand why she didn't get out, but that makes sense because everything probably shut off in the car.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I feel like she's going very fast. She was freaking out when this happened. She was freaking out, but I'm seeing like everything shut down in the car. She couldn't get out. If, especially that goes first. This is why you guys need to carry these things in the car to break these windows. They're these little things that you push to break the window in an event of just like this, so the window shatters so you can get out. It's a little thing you hold. It looks like a little about this size. You push a button, it shatters the window, and then you can get out. It's simple, but a lot of people don't think about having that, you know. But in instances like this, it was a perfect. She wishes she said, "I wish I would have had one of those damn things," because
Yeah.
she would have gotten out. She tried to get out the back door, But that's why sometimes it's better to leave your doors unlocked when you drive, but at the same time you take a chance of people hopping in your car. So there's like a lose-lose situation. It's either you keep the doors unlocked so you can get out, or you take a chance. It's just, you never know.
Yeah, I think she tried to get out the back windshield because she had a two-door car.
Yeah, she did, because because I feel like she was in the back seat, wasn't she?
Yeah, they did pull her out of the back seat.
She's trying to kick it out. She tells me I was trying to kick it out. She hates that you saw that situation. She hates more than anything that you saw this situation. She doesn't like it. But there's nothing that she could do. At least you know what happened to your sister, and it kind of give you closure.
Yeah.
It's not so easy to kick out a back window. It's not as easy as you guys think it is.
Yeah, I know.
Especially when you're panicking.
When you're 110 pounds, it's not easy.
Right. She's very tiny. I can tell she's very tiny. I'm so sorry that you lost your sister, but I know that she's okay. She really is okay. She's clearly with you. I could have heard none of this stuff. If nothing else, that she's here, because I've never talked to you before. You're new to my page as far as I know. Are you?
Yeah, correct. Mhm.
So I would have had no way of knowing any of this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the twin thing, and that's pretty on point. So,
Your sister just wants you to know that she loves you and that she's okay. She's always going to be with you. If you haven't got any yet, I think she sends you feathers. I don't know if you've got any yet, but there's a feather reference with this. I think she will send you feathers when the time is right. If you haven't got any yet, anyways,
so I have cardinals that actually come sit on my back fence. I haven't got
yeah,
a feather yet, but
you will
cardinals
when the
that
time is
sit.
right. I also feel like she sends you coins, like pennies or dimes or something. She sends, and you find those coins like laying in weird places.
Yeah, well, I have a coin from Aruba that when we went together that I made into a necklace that I wear every day. I don't know if it maybe
Oh, that's
pertains to
sweet.
that.
I have a feeling when the time is right, that necklace is just going to fall off of you when you don't need it anymore. That's what happened to me when my husband first died. I wore a cross necklace that he gave me forever, every day, for months and months and months. One day it just fell off on its own. I was like, well, that's odd. That
Yeah.
was just my sign. I took that as a sign that I didn't need to wear it anymore. And I was right. I asked him, and he's like, yeah, he pulled it off of me, because I was going into Walmart, and I got out of the car, going into Walmart. All of a sudden, I feel something fall down into my shirt. I'm like, well, that's interesting. It was a necklace, and it like just fell off. It broke. It fell off. I didn't pull on it. It didn't tug or nothing. Nothing. I got caught on nothing. It just fell off into my shirt, into my bra. No, actually, it fell down to the ground. So it fell all the way to the concrete. That was
Wow.
my sign that I knew it was time that I didn't have to wear the necklace anymore. So I didn't wear it anymore. It honestly didn't even. It was broken on one of the chains. So even if I wanted to break it, even where I couldn't. But I wore that incessantly for like almost probably 10, 11 months straight, until I didn't have to wear it anymore. My husband pulled it because it just broke. Didn't catch on nothing. It just fell off. I'm like, what the hell? And so it's
Yeah.
like he tugged it off of me. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I just got out of the car walking into Walmart. Didn't catch it on anything at all because it was under my shirt, and it just fell. I was like, wow, that's interesting. So I have a feeling when it's time that it'll just fall off of you. That happens. Or bracelets fall off as well. When it's a time, they just fall off, and just whatever.
Yeah.
She said you'll know when the time. She said, listen. She says, I'm sorry. She says, I wish I was still here. I know there's so much confusion about my passing, but I honestly feel this was not on purpose at all. I don't think she would never try to do this.
No, I don't think so either.
So she's glad that you have one of those window punchers now. I just realized I think they're called window punchers, and that's important to keep in the car, where you can find it immediately. If something happens, you can get out of the car before it actually goes under.
Yeah, it's something you don't really ever think of. That's for
No, but
sure.
I have a feeling that you kind of thought about this because of what happened to your sister.
Yeah, for sure.
She just wants you to know that she's okay, sweetheart. Okay, she loves you very much. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome, honey.
All right.
Listen,
Thank you so much.
you're welcome. Honey. Take care of yourself, okay?
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye. Hold on a second, you guys. Give me a second. Oh, hold on a second, you guys. Hold on a minute. Okay.